All right, everybody, welcome out there. How y'all doing? Sorry, I have been consumed with doing a whole bunch of other things, right? Tons and tons of stuff going on. Always tons and tons of fun. I want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. Welcome one, welcome all. Let's see what we got going here. So, let's kind of go. Let's go find ourselves a chart ski. Let's go find ourselves a chart ski that we can use here. Yeah, 3 days not really gonna work. Yeah, this might be okay right here. This might work right here. All right. No, let's get this the daily. Let's find a different. Here we go. Here we go. I like this one. Let's pull up the 4 hour. Nah, we can use 4 hour, 6 hour, 12 hour. Let's go over here. Boom. So this is kind of what I'm seeing here, right? We're down into the support area right there. And I see one of two things. This looks just pretty easy to play right here for me. The way I'm kind of looking at this is we're definitely forming some kind of triangle right here, and or maybe wedge. We can also call this some kind of a bearish wedge, right? But this kind of still looks like a triangle, and I would look for any kind of a breakout here to give us, that little pop up and then retrace us back down. I mean, this is really what I think is happening. I think, we look at the volume's definitely died off. So our volume is definitely taking a big harpoo-poo. Let's go over and take a look at the 12 hour volume, definitely taking a harpoo-poo. Let's take a look at a bunch of these candles right here. Yeah, I mean, a lot of great defensive candles by the bears, right? The bulls. The bulls have done a pretty good job of defending this area. You see all those crazy candles right there. Now, I would look at this candle as a bearish candle, right? So this right here for me, now let's save this bad boy, right? This right here for me looks like an inside bar, right? That looks like an inside bar to me. And for me, I like to look at this one as a little more on the bearish side right here. So this is a little more bearish for me to see this inside bar candle. You know what happens is this thing can just move along sideways and then just something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of what this usually likes to do. All right, gives a little bit of a fake out. And I will go ahead and let me pull that up. I will go find that for everyone. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Grab that. Here it is. And where RSU? So, all right, I want this one. So I'm going to save this one because I want to show you guys this one. Give me a second. I'm going to show you that on the weekly, but I want to go find this lower time frame. There it is. All right, there we go. All right. So this is, we're doing the same thing, right? There's your mother candle. That's mama, right? That's mama. Mama candle right there, right? There's your mama candle. And then you've got, basically what you're looking for is you're just looking to hold, well, I would say right here, this is kind of like the make or break line right here for me. And let's take a peeky where that's at. That bad boy's sitting there right at 5K. So we're just gonna call it 5K, right? Oh, that's a horrible 5. There we go. 5K to 50, right? Is this line? I mean, this is really the must hold line right here. And then if I was to look at this, I would also look at this range right here as this is my resistance, right? And let's go find where that resistance is. 5,300 to whatever that is right there. That's probably like 5,400 range. Right, and like this area right here is just really going to be your resistance level for some kind of maybe an up and then a retrace back down. But I just see this as also kind of forming up a rising wedge. Let me save this. Hold on. post this up. What I don't like is the lack of volume, right? I don't like the lack of volume that we're looking at right here either. So when we look at this, you know, this volume is not good. I don't like the volume. The volume is still running down, even though to me this is running into some kind of a symmetrical triangle, right? Symmetrical triangle. Go. There we go. Right, that looks like some kind of a symmetrical triangle that we're in right there. And your other option is to pop in some kind of a bearish channel like that, right? Or rising wedge. Right, so you get some kind of a rising wedge right there also. That's playing out, but I don't, you know, this is bearish. You do have some bearish divergence that's playing out right there. So with bear div and low volume, right? This is not really good. And you know, it's funny because a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, you know, this has got to be, this fallout has to be because of the bad news." And listen, I don't believe that at all. I mean, I think this thing was setting itself up for a dump anyways. Listen, you had to look at the 12-hour was on a massive heater, right? Just a massive heater running the 12-hour. Let's get over to the higher time frames, the 3-day, right? Look at the 3-day was on a heater, bleeding 9. You hit a double top 9 on the daily. That's like nice. Beautiful double top 9 with those long wicks. That was just gorgeous for a nice pullback. Now what's following up on the lower time frames is you're starting to get all these bearish crosses, right? So you got a bunch of bearish crosses that are all going to start trying to kick in here to kind of drag the price down. Now this really needs to fall to get these to get under these higher time frames before they can even start to roll over to create those bearish crosses. So this has got a long way to go before it really can start kicking in some bearish crosses on these higher. Look on the daily, 3-day. I mean, there's just no way. You know, to get a bearish cross, you're going to have to fall below this 5K region, and then the 7's going to have to catch up with the 30. 7's going to have to cross the 30, and then that would give you a first bear cross. It would be a long time coming for this 30 to roll over on the 50 before it even got down here and find support on the 200. So the way I'm looking at this is, listen, there's your weekly. Your weekly was a super overheated. Now I want to go back to the weekly because I also had a little diagram I'm going to show you that I have pulled up for the weekly. And there it is. You know, this is kind of what I was looking at for the weekly right here. Let's pull this bad boy up. Where are you at? New one. And there we go. Right, so on the weekly, I was looking at this very same kind of structure setting up here. Right, we kind of got the same structure with this kind of fake out candle right here. Got that spinning top. This hammerish candle, really close, but then you've got this nice, you know, you posted up this nice. Now, a lot of people might look at this as a bullish candle. I actually consider this more of a bearish candle, and I do consider this more of a kind of a moving in this channel like this, right? I see this channel, and we haven't really lost the channel yet, so we're still technically inside of a channel. So, right, channel. Right, you're still in this channel right there. So you still got the channel as support right there. And all right, boom. All right, there we go. And then, but I want to go over and show you this. I want to clear this out. I'm going to pop this bad boy down to, where's that at? Where are you at? Come here, come here, come here. Not there, not there. Nope, let me find it. Give me a second. There it is right there. This is what I wanted to find, right? So this is our 2-day, our 2 week. So this is our 2 week, and that right there, folks, wow. That's kind of sexy, right? I mean, that's kind of a sexy little candle right there, if I ever say so myself, right? That is kind of a beaut, right, on the 2-week, right? So we're gonna move this bad boy out of the way. I'm gonna pull this thing over and just take a look at this 2-week candle right here, right? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pull back right there. Nice candle there. Now let's see where we're at too. Okay, we're on a 5. We got support on our Bollinger Band right here. Support in the Bollinger Band, still about the 4,900 range. Just call that 4,900 and change. Like that's a sexy candle. Bear division, divergence, sorry, bearish divergence right there. So you got some bearish divergence on the 2-week that closed out. You're going up, going down. It's nice, right? Right down. All right, that price action was going up. I mean, look at this. This was going up too right there. Now it's going down. And this is where you had that candle right there equals the 20K BTC buy. Right, so that's the 20K BTC buy. This is the 2-week. All right, let's bring that back. Let's buzz through this. Let me go a little bit quicker here. This is my 3-day with the Ichi chart. Still rolling over. Still has a way to go. The God mode thing hasn't flipped back yet. Green is price action. Yeah. I mean, still got this 5K. It's got to hold. Otherwise, you're going to go back into the cloud. All right. K is the must hold for bears, for bulls. All right, I don't see anything else on that. Nope. This freaking gap. Right? There's a freaking gap opened all the way back up here. Look at that monster gap, right? Monster gap at 54.87. Um, 3-day trying to flip. No, nothing. Don't see anything there. All right, so this right here is our NVT chart. Look at our NVT chart did come down and it flipped to blue. All right, so the NVT chart came down and flipped to blue. So we're kind of out of the red, right? A lot of the pressure has been relieved, but this NVT chart, people, is so freaking hot. I mean, this bad boy is just super, super on fire right here. Like that was a hell of a run. You got the double top perfect on the trend line. right? When you stretch this bad boy out, absolutely perfect. Trend line touches all the way down. And let's pull that bad boy back, right? So this, right? 1, 2, 3, right? NVT rejected. Trend line. Also flipping blue. Right, so when this thing flips blue right here, this kind of calms down a little bit, you know what I mean? It just gives it a little bit calming down. You're going into the, this definitely going into play for the bears at the time right now. All right, let's see how that bad boy plays out. Nothing else. Not really. Am I looking for support down here? I'm looking for some damn support down here. Possibly, yeah, you know, possibly. All right, let's buzz along here. Really, the short-term time frames, I don't see any nines. I don't see anything dangerous. Same thing, dailies, nope. Nope, 3 days, trying to flip. Weeklies, trying to flip. So, nothing. This monthlies, what, we got like a couple days left? I don't even know how many days left we got in the month. We don't have that much left, though. Bollinger Bands. Once again, the Bollinger Bands are just telling me the same thing, 5K. 4,500 is a number I seem to be seeing a lot. 4,500. There's 4,533. 4K. 44. 43. So we got our support. We're like below support, above support, below support. And there's your weekly right there. Your weekly now has got a rock, right? So let's just look at this right here. So we've got two things that are showing us we've just got a rock right here at I'm going to show you this. I want to show you this. So boom. So this is right here. This is our weekly Gauss 5,800. Right? This weekly Gauss at 5,800 is like a rock, right? And then this is our next Gauss, and this is our next Gauss right here. So let's try to go find that. So that's 50, that's 5K, right? Let's just call it a little under 5K, and there's that 4,300 again, right? So, you know, 43 and change, 4,300-ish, seems to have a lot of support in it, right? And there's that 5K. Right, so here's what I see. So at everyone, the top rock is 5,800 still, right? The lower support is 5K, then 4,300-ish. Okay. We're still under the weekly. Peak says, morning Peak, how you doing, buddy? We're still under the weekly midline of Havoc's. Oh, nice. Share that chart, buddy. All right. And then I want to show you, let's take this back. Here we go. I want to clear this all off here. And I want to do this. So this right here, this is our 3-day Bollinger Band. It's actually right over here. It's about 5,800 for the Bollinger Band right there, right? So there's the 5,800. This is 5K. And there's our mean line right there. Let me go find this bad boy. 45, and looks like it could kind of veer down, so it's at 4,500 right there. And I want to say this is 4,300. Yeah. So this line here, 4,300. All right, there we go. Very, very nice. All right, nope, 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 nope. Nothing. Went over it. Oh, yes, I want to do this. Okay, so I really want to talk about this for a second. I know my chart's a little bit musky, so I'm going to tighten that up right there. Okay, this is what we're looking at here. I want to pop this bad boy up. All right, so last time, back in history, we said, hey, 2015 fell up before touching the trend line, right? There's one trend line touch, two trend line touches, and missed, right? This is perfect. This is exactly what we were looking for that happened back in 2015. And now we're going to go show you. We're going to show you how that worked out back in 2015. Okay, we got this. All right, one, boop, two, right, and then there's the miss, right? The same. All right, when this bad boy fell out, a little bit different. This is bullish though, because you got a lot of support down here, 4K. Yeah, we're not. Yeah. Kind of head and shoulders-ish, right? Support and resistance, really no help. We're just below this weekly. That's all we're doing. Trying to break below the weekly. This is, all right, I want to take a look at this. Let's look at this real quick. So this is kind of interesting right here, right? So look at this. Look at all of this right here, right? And then you kind of look over here, right? And it's kind of empty, right? This whole zone in here is kind of weak. You know, I mean, you had a little bit of buy up right here, right? And you see a lot of buying up right here. But like this is just looking kind of, this is weak, right? There's just not a lot of buying going on here, right? This PVR is weak. Where is the buying and selling? Right? I don't see where all the buying and selling is going on right here. This is just kind of whack. Not really impressed with that right there. See, that might show up a little bit better for everyone. Right? There's just no real interest in any of this. This is just all a void. I mean, we're really just trapped in this void right here. Actually, I'm going to do that one more time. Right, this is just air. This area, lack of buying interest. Or selling, you know, about lack of buying and or selling. ADX chart. God, I just don't know how to freaking read this ADX chart, people. I'm sorry. I really wish I did. I really wish I could. This is crazy. This kind of flattening top right there. Flipping back and forth. I mean, it fell out, but really hasn't done anything. You know, 5,500. This is the daily, is the middle on your Gauss line. But once again, this just says that the bears are still in control. I mean, the bulls are in control. Sorry. All right, so we'll go like this. And this is the bulls. And this is the bears. All right, and this is the histo. All right, and this is equal the middle right there, 45.50. All right, this is still bullish as long as the orange is below the blue and histo. All right, weekly. Really, I'm gonna have to have Pete come over here and take a look at this. The weekly ADX chart. So I was looking at this bad boy. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. All right. Okay, so first of all, you can see all this support and resistance in here. So this right here, so take a look at this. This is there's your 200 MA, right? 3,500, right? And I want you to take a look at this right here, right? So what happened is last time this thing shot up to here, right? And that was the 200 MA right there. So that right there equaled this line equaled the 50 MA. Right, just kind of came down into that wall right there. Watch, give me a second. What I'm going to do is this. So that right there equaled the 50 MA. And then this right here equaled the 200 MA. Right? Oops. Bonk. Okay, now watch. So here's what we're going to do. We'll go like this. Okay. So this 50 MA. 50 MA. Right? Then you see it went up. And this 200 MA. I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's you know, that's, and then look there. Right? This also the 50 MA. So that was the 50 MA right there. So that bad boy hit the 50 MA there. We just hit the 50 MA there, and it got stopped exactly at the same point where we're at today. So we just got shut down by the 50 MA. Now it took that extra little oomph to get us back up to the 50 MA, and we're just sideways still right here. I mean, golly, this is I mean, it's bullish, right? That's bullish, because even if this baby comes back up and it does hit the 200 MA, right? Let's say his does hit the 200 MA, right? If this does go back all the way up and hit the 200 MA, I mean, that's just bullish right there. It is what it is. Right? And I want to do this one more time. So actually, I'm going to do this one. Pull this off here. Blank that bad boy out. All right, let's just look at this how it is. So see this curve? Right? See that curve there to there? Okay, that's our bear market. There's our curve there. Right? That's our bear market. Now, this one hit here, and then you went up, and then you went back down. But this still was a higher low. This was definitely a higher low. And then this, all of this, right? All this was the, remember, I mean, really what you need to look at is the blue. So all this blue equals bull market. All right, all that blue up there equals the bull market. Where we're sitting right here, you know, we need to get up in here for the bull market. Right, this is where we got to go for the bull market. All right, let's pull that down. Okay. Next, WMA broke the line. The rising wedge got snapped out. I had this coming down lower. I mean, this thing just went real low. I'm just gonna have to see how this baby keeps playing out. Right? I mean, I don't know. I gotta see how that keeps playing out. Don't know. Okay, so this right here is really what's kind of blowing my mind right now. This is the scary part that I think all of us need to really take a look at right here, okay? So, no. Okay. So what I see is there's a trend line touch there, trend line touch there, trend line touch there, trend line touch there, right? So all three of all four. So all these touch, right? So every single one of these hit the trend line, right? Now, what's dangerous is this. Like, our longs are insane. Look at how low this is, right? This is super, super low, right? This is crazy. This huge warning sign. Now, our shorts are high. I mean, our shorts are definitely in the overbought zone, right? But not like this crazy longs. These longs are just insane. And look at this. Look at the longs to shorts. Wow, what a drastic change of longs to shorts. Now, previously, what I had was I said every time you've bounced off of this this trend line, like it's done in the past, it's always set itself up for a big dump, right? So you set yourself up for a big dump after you bounce off the trend line. Now we bounced off the trend line, have not got a dump. There's no dump. We've been going up. This what we've done so far is definitely not a dump. Okay, so let's go. Shorts are high, right? Shorts RSI is high, okay? Longs are low. Longs RSI is oversold, okay? Shorts RSI hit the trend line a fourth time. Okay, so hitting this trend line a fourth time right here, I mean, it can dump a little more, you know what I'm saying? Here it is, you hit here, you dumped a little bit more right there. You hit here, you did set up for the big dump. You touch there, and you know, you did kind of set yourself up for like a little baby dump still, right? And just nothing else. No, I don't see anything else. I just right now, woof, man, eek, these shorts are a little aggressive. So I would say the shorts right now are very aggressive. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right? Okay. So we've looked at this. There's the, you know, we've looked at this resistance. It did get rejected right there. Right? There's the resistance line. Look, we talk about it right there. We talk about it right there. Right? There it is. I mean, this resistance line, until the bulls break that, you're still in a bearish posture, right? You just kind of came up, tested it. Very, very nice test of that bad boy. And listen, I'm not going to discount this as being what it is, right? Back previous, you got 4 TD9s. 4 TD9s this is our very first TD9. We are flipping to a red 1, right? So usually, look, you hit the 9, you flip to the 1, hit the 9, and just bled like crazy. You did flip to the 1, had a nice little retrace, okay? And then, of course, there was the top of the market right there. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And if that is our first one, our first 9 usually gives a little bleed out and a little dump. Bleed out, a little dump. So the very first 9 usually gives a little bleed out and a dump. So we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this one, right? So the first one bleeds, right? Then small dump, right? So that's exactly what happens previously. And rejected. Also the weekly RSI was rejected by the 59.6, right? And the Stoke did roll over. So with the Stoch has rolled over. Man, you know what? Listen, do I think the low is in? It's all going to be based on a retest. I still think we come back down. I still want to retest a little bit lower. Now, here's what's kind of also interesting is like previously we rode this up and then fell out of it. We rode this up and we fell out. So we have fallen out on our this is my chalk and money flow. Now the problem is the Bitfinex. So Finex might not be able to be used anymore by me because Finex is about to shit the freaking bed, right? Finex is in a lot of problem, and we'll talk about that. We'll just go over that really quick because I know a lot of people might want to chat about the whole Finex thing and what's going on. Okay. But you know, we did get a pretty good fallout on our chalk and money flow. A lot of our supports cracked, right? We did lose a lot of the support lines. Support line lost, support line lost, support line lost. Still in the rising wedge right there, so we're just gonna have to see how that all plays out. But I do want to go over the whole Finex thing really quick, right? And one of the charts I did have up, and I had showing it to everybody. Go all the way back here. I did have the, this is USDT, and here's my thunk, okay? A long time ago, everybody knows that I had predicted what was going to possibly happen in 2019, and I posted up a shot the other day. Let's go take a look at it. Where is my stuff? All right, here we go. So I did plop up where is it at? 4 top things that I thought was going to happen in 2019, right? I still think there's a good opportunity to get the ETFs later on in the year. We're going to have to go pretty deep, though, for that. Still think it's going to be closer towards the end of the year. I said 1 and or more major unregulated exchanges, ICOs, CEOs, founders will be extradited to the United States for financial crimes. Exchanges will expand fiat to multiple pairing tradings. Success. So this one has already happened. So I nailed this one. You guys can go and see that. All of the, you go to Binance, there's like 50 different fiat and multiple pair tradings, right? And so I got that nailed out. And then on this one right here, I seriously think that Finex, which I would consider a major, right? A major. And this was posted November of 2018, right? This is the 2018 November, and let's bring this bad boy a little higher. There we go, right? And I still think that this is going to be the first major, right? It's right there, right? November 2018. Right, so my prediction back in November of 2018, I'll be traveling tomorrow. That's why it's so late. Sorry, guys. This is, and then we're gonna go put a check, right? This gets a check mark. Let's customize this bad boy, green. Okay, so we're going to give this one a check mark, right? And this is what's next. I still think this is going to be Finex, right? So I still think that's going to be Finex, and I think that that is exactly what's going to be next. Right? Right, so I am 1, 4, 3 so far. Right? Oh, all right, everybody. I will catch everybody out later. And I got to go do dad duty. I am out.